Beautiful people. Here we are at Walmart. We are here to shop for a beautiful girl whose day is today, y'all. Now, she wanted this computer so she could play her games and all that good stuff. So, what better place to go than Best Buy? But of course, here we are at Walmart because you just never know what you can find. Because there are some things that she can get here. Today, she is the Big 10, y'all. She can have whatever she like. And of course, she's the best. She's so smart. She do what's right. And everything else fall into place, I say. Long as you do the right thing, baby, you're going to get exactly what you want and more. Okay, so here we are. We looked at this HP is a wonderful brand. We previously had an HP computer and it ran just fine, more like above and beyond fine. Okay, so we are shooting for HP, but after we leave here we will be going to Best Buy because we have to see exactly what it is that we need. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get the things that we need to get for baby girl birthday here, but after we leave here, Best Buy, here we come. Now she did want some slime and everything. She did want a squishy thing, but your girl done did her research, and they say those things got too much of chemical in it. So no, we are not going with no squishy mellow or whatever it is, squishy. But we will be going with some slime because slime has always been a go-to around birthday time. Okay, so yeah, and also we shopping for a baby girl who's about to be 10 months as well, as you can see, because baby, this alligator I never seen before, but it is so cool because the things that it has been doing with these pianos, honey, with the little thing that float up to the top every time you press the key, honey, I must say I like it indeed. So yeah, I could not pass by these weights, honey, without giving them a try. Now we do have some um dumbbells, y'all. But your girl wants some kettlebells. So anywho, I'm gonna get those. But anywho, I also seen a jacuzzi. But anywho, that's a whole nother story for another time because we're not in here for that. So why am I still looking at all this workout stuff? It's actually catching my eye and could be like, baby, that's just a waste of bag. And baby, how do he know? Just tell me, how do he know? But anywho, y'all, so we are here. We about to go ahead and get about this thing. She also wanted another bead maker, y'all, for her ankle beads and her waist beads and her wristlet beads and all that good stuff that I'm here making. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna pay her too, but that's what she wanted. And I said, oh, that's gonna be a wonderful buy because I'm gonna be rocking mines, baby. Do you hear me? I'm gonna be rocking mines all the time, honey, because they are so cute. But this is the first choice that your girl got. I looked at that thing and I said, now this is cute. I'm pretty sure she would shoot for something like this, but I don't think that's going to be enough. So, of course, we are looking for all this different stuff, but we are first getting this slime, honey. Now, this ooey gooey slime that dad picked out, I think it's going to be just sticking a little bit everywhere, baby. Just listen to the name ooey gooey or gooey ooey, whatever it name is. But anywho, baby, it's close to that. So, I think it's going to be just that, baby. Once you take it up out that container, honey, it's not gonna be like the consistency as slime, which the consistency of slime is the best. But we're gonna go with what dad got, honey, because dad is buying. So hey, we're just gonna give it a try because again, you see the one right there, y'all, with that blue top and the yellow. That's the one I decided to go with. Now that's the kind that I know that she gonna like, but she gonna try both of them. And baby girl got her some slime too. But just like I said, this ooey gooey, baby, I don't think that's gonna be a right choice. I think that stuff gonna be everywhere. So, baby, that's a whole nother story, okay? But as long as it don't get on them sofas and that floor, honey, baby, we are fine. We're gonna have some cardboard down, and baby, they gonna have them a good time. But as always, okay, yes, clock that. Yes, yes, okay. But yeah, they also have these pools, y'all, with these little seats in the inside. Now they wanted $50. I don't think that pool was worth $50, but I guess because they feel like, oh, okay, you come in with a cup holder and some seats. Yeah, we're gonna price it at $50, baby. But yeah, it won't be for us. But it's neato, it's neato, you can say. But now we over here to get some more beads makers and all that good stuff, okay? Now, these other little things, now they was cute, the one that dad got. Yeah, it's cute. It got a nice little container and all that, but it don't have enough stuff in there, and I want her to have more than enough of stuff. So I'm gonna look around some more and make sure that she have all the right colors and all the right stretcher string. Now, the one that's all cute in a nice big container, it's cute. It's giving, um a little bit of everything with the letters and all that, but it ain't giving the quantity that we looking for. So baby, we going with the look and the quantity. So the rollback is okay for 15, but I don't think it's worth it. So we're gonna shoot for something a little higher because we want to get our money's worth. Even if I have to switch it up a little bit and buy the stretcher string for the items separately, we're gonna do so. As long as baby girl get what she want, baby, that's all that matter. But anywho, y'all, this is the first choice. I don't think it's gonna be enough. It is cute, got little containers and all that good stuff, baby, but it don't have pretty much enough for what we're gonna use for. And
On
also,
down a
it
little
don't have the
more,
stretcher
and we
string. So
found
what you
a little
cut is
something different,
like
but
it gotta
along
be
the lines of
exact
something that
for
I
if you
think
want it on
she'll
your
truly,
ankle or
truly
your
like and
wrist or
enjoy.
your waist or
And
whatever.
she can
It's gonna
also
have
make
to
me
be
my
the
little
exact
wristlets and
size for that.
anklets
But
and
of
all
course,
that
a
good
stretcher
stuff for me
string,
and
then
her
baby, it's
sister
gonna stretch. It
embroidered
don't gotta
them.
be the exact
Because
size
baby,
long.
they
You can
got
get it
all type
close,
of
and
colors.
then of course,
So
long
I'm
as
gonna
it ain't
make
coming
sure
out
that
your
I get all type
circulation
of
and all that,
bands,
baby,
stretchy
then you
bands to go with
good,
it, so that we
okay?
can
But
coordinate real
yeah,
pretty,
but
y'all,
anywho, y'all,
and handsome, y'all.
if you
Because
are new
boys can
here,
wear these
please make
things
sure to
too,
like and
y'all. Because they
subscribe.
got
All
blue,
love
they
and
got black, they got
positivity
a
at
lot of
all
different colors in
times.
that thing.
Coming from my mother of 10, I
Now,
say
I was
these
looking at
kids are
these
my
two. These
joy,
are cute.
you know,
These right
and
here
we rock
again, they like
together and we
$20.
stick
But I was
together.
like,
So join the
it
family,
just don't
stick
seem like
around,
it's worth it for
and we
those
will see
20.
you all next
And then
time.
you're
And many
not getting
blessings
as many
always.
beads as I would have thought you would for $20. You know what I'm saying? So I had to compromise. I said, well, let's just go on down a little bit more. We can get a whole lot of colorful, pretty little different beads with different looks and stuff like that. And we can also just get some stretchy elastic band. So I think that's exactly what it is that we're gonna do, honey. I think that is actually the best option for to do. So that's what we're gonna roll with. But anywho, y'all, tomorrow again is baby girl's birthday, so we're gonna make it as best as possible and check off and get everything that's on her list, honey, because she is the best. So of course, when your kids are doing right, you make sure you reward them as needed and exactly how they should be. And majority of the time, that should be always, if they're very respectful, they make good grades, and they do exactly what it is they need to do, honey, reward them, sure, because we're gonna reward ours over here. But anywho, if you are new here and you enjoy this type of content, please make sure you stick around, like and subscribe, and share. All love and positivity at all times, and I'll see you all next time.